Are shoppers still buying online, or have they shifted entirely to essentials?
Yeah, good afternoon, Courtney, and thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. We're holding up okay. About 2/3 of our business is e-com and about 1/3 is stores. Obviously, the stores are at zero, being closed, and e-com has been down anywhere from 20 to 40%, fairly resilient. Interesting switch of categories of customers are purchasing, but we're making it through right now.
What do you mean by the switch of categories? What are customers purchasing right now?
We are seeing a huge run on slippers. Our Wicked Good slippers are selling at close to Christmas pace. And then we're also seeing work at home, anything cozy, anything lined, anything you can get away with wearing on a video call where your lower half of your body might not be shown. We're seeing that move very quickly.
That makes an awful lot of sense. I know, Steve, you obviously have a lot of colleagues out there, competitors, colleagues. I'm not exactly sure what you want to call them, but hopefully everybody's sort of in this together, both from a business standpoint and otherwise. What's going on in retail right now? I know that the airlines, travel and leisure, cruise ships, that's getting a lot of talk. But if you've got 1 in 4 Americans connected to the retail industry, and so much of that industry is effectively offline with stores closed or consumers not spending on anything but work from home essentials and other sort of food and health essentials, what is going to happen to the retail industry, in your opinion?
Yeah, Courtney, I think it's a really serious situation. I actually don't think it's getting enough attention. You can break retail sort of roughly into 3 segments. You've got big retail, essential retailer, a retail. You can picture, Walmart, Target, some of the folks who truly sell essentials, grocery stores, and they are moving right along selling essential products. And then you've got small mom and pops, most of the businesses less than 500 employees, and a lot of stimulus has been focused on those smaller businesses. But there is a huge segment in the middle, sort of from number 11 to number 50 in retail, that those are the products that people actually want to buy and like to buy. And I think we forget that we're a consumption economy. We're an economy of people that like to buy things. And all of those apparel retailers, every label of a piece of clothing that someone's wearing right now, all of them are struggling mightily with, full rent, full payroll, and if they're store-based, close to zero sales. And I think that is a group that is being missed. They are close to 30 million employees or supporting employees. And that's a group that needs attention in the next stimulus package for sure.
And so you think that Washington lawmakers should be paying more attention and should be doing more as opposed to the relief that's being provided for a number of the country's workers right now. You want the retail industry looked at more specifically by lawmakers.
I do. I think it's really important. I think, both by our banks, our banking groups, as well as by our government, for sure. There's opportunities for that middle market retail that seems to be missed right now.
And we want to talk to you about what you're doing to help the effort with the masks made from the fabric typically used in the dog bed liners. I understand they're being tested by MIT. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're making, how you're making, and frankly, if the hospitals and healthcare workers will be able to use them? Many of the hospitals I've talked to or the doctors therein say, look, we're not allowed to use anything that's not medical grade, but at some point we might get there. So where are you with production and how it will ultimately be used?
Really well linked. We operate under a stakeholder philosophy where our employees and our communities are critical to our success. And our employees came forward to us to say, what more can we do in the Maine community? And we have 3 major initiatives underway. We converted a portion of our fulfillment center, which typically is delivering e-commerce orders, to pre-packing, packing, and shipping food for the Good Shepherd Food Bank in the state of Maine. We're using our own logistics and our own buying offices around the world to procure 1 million masks for Maine Health and Maine Medical Center here in the greater Portland area. And then a number of our employees said, hey, we are the best stitchers, cutters, and sewers. We make the best boots in the world. We make the best boat and totes in the world. We can make masks, gowns, and booties as well. And they immediately started experimenting, making patterns, making different products, experimenting with different fabrics. And they landed on using our dog bed liner. It's breathable, it's very durable, it's washable, and it's easy to use in the machines that we have in our Brunswick manufacturing facility. And we are today making 5,000 a day, and that'll be through one shift. And by the end of the week, we should have 2 shifts running and about 10,000 masks a day. And this is a direct request from our Maine medical community, as well as our governor's office and the Maine CDC, to be helping both with procuring masks and gowns and PPE, as well as manufacturing if we can.
Steve Smith, LL Bean CEO and president, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing a little bit about what's going on with your business and beyond. We hope that you'll keep us updated.